Blackstone Audio presents Pacific, a novel by Tom Drury. This book is read by Lloyd James. To Christian. Then the four of them went to another city. "What craft shall we take on?" said Pryderi. "We will make shields," said Madawiden. "Do we know anything about that?" said Pryderi. "We will attempt it," he said. From The Mabinogion. Chapter 1. Tiny and Micah sat on the back porch of the house where they lived outside the town of Boris, watching the sun go down behind the train tracks and the trees. "Say you're carrying something," said Tiny. "Yeah, like what?" 14 years old, Micah wore a forest green stocking hat. His hair curved like feathers around his calm brown eyes. "Something of value," said Tiny. "This ashtray here. Say this ashtray is of value." The ashtray was made of green glass with yellowed seashells glued to the rim. Likely it came from Yellowstone or some other tourist place originally. It might have been of value. Micah picked it up and walked to the end of the porch and back. "Good," said Tiny. "Something of value you carry in front of you and never at your side." "I just didn't want the ashes to fall out." "Now say you get in a fight." "Yeah, I'm not doing that." "What you do is you put your head down and ram them in the solar plexus. It's unexpected." "I wouldn't expect it." "Well, no one does," said Tiny. "Sometimes they faint. They almost always fall over." "Got it. And never get a credit card." "How would I pay it back?" "You wouldn't. That's the idea." It was a cool night in May. The red sky shaded the grass and the shed and the house. "Do you still want to go?" said Tiny. "You can change your mind any time." "Dad, I've never been in an airplane." "We could get Paul Francis to take you up." "I mean a real airplane." Tiny nodded. "I just said that to be saying something." A band-tailed Cooper's hawk came from the west and landed on a hardwood branch with new leaves. "There's your hawk," said Tiny. "Come to say goodbye." Dan Norman walked out of his house carrying the pieces of a broken table. He and Louise still lived on the old Clar farm on the hill. The table had fallen apart in the living room. It was not bearing unusual weight, and neither Dan nor Louise was nearby when it fell. Just the table's time, apparently.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?